Welcome to this week's sewing vlog where I'm making some pieces for my upcoming Japan trip. If you're new here, my name is Melly and I really like to sew. So if you're interested, you can also grab your sewing machine and sew with me in this video. Today I'm making this gingham dress that was inspired by one of my Pinterest pins and I really wanted to recreate it. So I went onto Etsy and I found a simple dress pattern. It doesn't require any zippers or any ties or any buttons. So it's fairly simple to make and it only took about 2 hours. So if you want to follow along, you can follow the pattern that I linked below. I would say this dress runs a bit big. So if you're looking for a more loose dress, this pattern is perfect for you. But if you want a more fitted dress, you can always adjust it or even add ties to the side and cinch in the waist. But for me, I wanted this dress more on the boxier side. So this is the one that worked best for me. Let's go.
Is it just me, or is it hard to find a nice gingham fabric? This was the last 3 meters at my local fabric shop, and I bought it because there was nothing else available. And I wasn't about to drop $80 on fabric online and wait 3 weeks for it to come in. This fabric was a bit thin, and I was looking for more thick and crinkled quality. But anyways, even though this fabric wasn't exactly what I was looking for, it turned out better than I expected. The pattern I used was really easy to follow, and the good thing about it was it doesn't have any darts, zippers, or buttons. And this is exactly what I was looking for since I love boxy silhouettes. And since I don't have a serger, I decided to French seam everything, which is basically a technique to encase exposed edges. And if you're not sure what French seams are, they're basically the opposite of a normal seam. So you start off by sewing wrong sides together, then ironing down the seam the opposite way and sewing good sides together. This creates a nice clean finish for both sides. Even though French seams are a bit tedious, I always love how they turn out because the inside and the outside are always so clean. I also decided to do French seams at the armholes, so this is me ironing out the seams in the opposite direction to be prepared for sewing good sides together. For the neck binding, I used my manual bias tape maker to prep the piece. Then I secured the neckline by using a French bias neckline finish. I attached the binding from the center point of the back neckline and sewed on the first crease of the tape, which is 3/8 inches. Then I top stitched as close as I could on the bias tape side and pinned and sewed the binding down fully. When the neckline is finished, there should be 2 stitch lines. I tried on the bodice after sewing and it was feeling a little bit too loose for my liking, so I took in the sleeves and waist by 1.5 inches. For reference, I'm 5'2" and this is a size small, so it does run quite large. Once the bodice was adjusted and I liked the fit of it, everything else was smooth sailing. I started on the skirt gather and attached it to the bodice. I tried on the dress one last time before everything was complete and I liked it a lot better. It's kind of hard to see in the video because it still looks very loose, but I took in the sleeves from the neckline and it sits a lot better on my shoulders. Once I liked the fit of everything, I hemmed the skirt so that the skirt falls a little bit above my ankles. And finally, I inserted the elastic into the ends of the sleeves. I made my wristbands around 1 centimeter, but you can always adjust this to your liking.
The dress is finally complete and she's so cute. This dress runs on the looser side because this is a size small and it's really, really loose. I think it's loose because it doesn't have a zipper and it's supposed to be like more free-flowing. But this dress was inspired by one of my Pinterest board pins, so I'm gonna try to recreate the look. She does have some sandals on. I used these Steve Madden platform sandals, and then I have these butter yellow socks on. She has a vest on, and I don't have a black one, but I do have a green vest. This one I thrifted, it's from Gap. I'm gonna see how it looks like. This is something I wouldn't typically wear, but I really wanted to try something new. And she also has a leather sling bag, but I don't have one of those. But I did find this really cute bag that I wanted to use. I thrifted this and I believe it's a Japanese brand. So I really wanted to use this. So cute. Okay, so I also wanted to try it with this vest that I made in my previous video. So I'm gonna try this quickly. Wow, this is really fun dressing up. I'm glad I'm doing this. I feel like it's really cool to bring your Pinterest board to life because it's just, I don't want it to just be stuck on my Pinterest board. I want to actually live in it. I can't decide on which one I like more, but I think I'm leaning towards this vest just because it's easier to put on and take off. If you stayed towards the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to be making a few more pieces for my wardrobe, so stay tuned for those and I'll see you then. Bye!